All right, Cliff, I guess just thoughts on getting the sweep, and I know you just that steady stream of runs obviously helped out and it turned out to be a tight game.
Yeah, I mean, they're a very good offensive team. I mean, they put up runs even in the games that they hadn't won, and our pitching staff just had done a really good job until the last 2 innings. And, of course, it's tough to hold down a good offensive team for 27 innings, and we did a pretty good job of it. And I thought Jake had a solid start. I thought Danny came in and got us out of the jam with 1 pitch and then went 2 innings after that. I thought Richie was really good for an inning, especially after we make an error to lead off the inning. Jade wasn't sharp, but, AG came in and, gave up a 2-run homer, but we were up 4 runs. So I thought it was a huge insurance run for Carter to get Shaq in with 2 outs.
What are you seeing from Wilcoxon at the plate? I know he's been swinging it well, but he's really kind of heating up here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I thought he was passive yesterday a little bit, so I had a little conversation with him. The reason I pinch hit Clonch for him was just because he was passive the at bat before, and to be aggressive, that was the message. And he was much more aggressive today, and was able to get some swings off. And it's always good to see him hit an opposite field home run because that means he's locked in.
We're just talking with Carter about the hitting streak. It's not something he's thinking about, but what do you think of his at bat there in the 8th to get that insurance run in?
I mean, it was awesome. But I think it was his second at bat. He almost killed the third baseman. Line drive right at him. So, he can't worry about hits. He's got to worry about continue to square the baseball up. And I know that he's not worried about it. That's something for the fans and the media to worry about. Carter's just worried about winning baseball games, which is awesome.
This makes it 7 straight wins for you guys. What has been the theme, if you could sum it up in one word, and why?
We've been able to play a little bit better than the opposing team. I don't think we've played our best baseball yet. I think that will come at the end of the season. Our goal is to play our best brand of baseball at the end. I didn't think we were very sharp today. I mean, I love J-Dub, but we don't slide at home plate. That's another run. I thought defensive at times we weren't as sharp as we could be. Although Shaq keeping the ball in, right before Jake Hunter came out of the game, he dives, and the guy was at second base. So if he doesn't stop the ball, the guy from second scores. But because he kept it in, the guy's at third base, and then Danny comes in and gets the ground ball and ground inning without giving up a run, which at the time you don't think is a big play. But then when you look at the score and we only win by 2 runs, it's a huge play.
You guys had the leadoff guy on, I think, 7 of the 8 innings. How does that just change the complexity of the inning when you can do that?
Well, you see us play. We can do a lot of different things, bunt, hit, run, steal bases, and just puts a lot of pressure on the opposing team when we get that leadoff guy.
What does Jake maybe need to do just to go deeper into some games as he's going?
His fastball command's got to be better. That's the thing that is kind of a head scratcher because he's never really had issues with fastball command. It was more his off speed, and now his off speed's better, but now his fastball command is not as sharp as we want it to be. But Jake works hard. It's not because of lack of work or his intent, because he gets after it every week like all of our guys do.
Non-baseball question for you, John Gordon, obviously here today and speaking with the team later today. What do you hope your guys can get out of talking with him in person?
Well, it's a dream come true for me personally. 10 years ago, I looked up the cost to get John Gordon into town, and I'm like, well, we'll never get him here. And thankful for Ellerby to reach out to his people and tell the Parker Bird story and the fact that, East Carolina baseball's never played in the College World Series. And, when Ellerby came to me in the fall and presented them, I'm like, man, that's awesome. I'm so excited. I woke up this morning and had to pinch myself because I'm like, I'm actually going to get a chance to meet John Gordon, and then he gets to speak to our team. So super fired up for our guys.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, guys.